wasn't recording that whole time and it didn't catch her saying she used to sell butthole pictures for a living. Dadgummit, Jordan.
It's okay, now we know.
Information's out there now. My boyfriend's gonna be like, I told you not to say that. My bad.
Sorry, babe.
Ruh-roh.
At Necro.
What did I call it? You guys made fun of me the other day. Nectro.
Oh, Netro.
Oh
yeah.
Bullshit. And I was like,
Necro Electronics or something.
That's Rick Glassman.
Rick Glassman said that. Yeah.
All right, can you fucking hear me?
Yes, I can fucking hear you.
All right, count us in.
3, 2, 1. Fuck you!
Motherfuckers.
On my Ouija board, I keep telling you.
It's one for the homies.
Hype them up again. Remember last time they started knocking on the door?
Yeah.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
We have a lot of haunted shit here if you've never been here before.
Last time he opened his monster like that, it landed on the Ouija board, and then we kept hearing knocking on the fucking door.
Yeah.
huh.
And the light got turned off
Yeah.
by no one. So that was...
And the door shut.
But just not.
And
So
the
be
door
prepared.
shut.
Something's going to happen.
Anyways, I'm Shonkenstein. This is my bride of Shonkenstein, the lovely Kylie. This is the soon-to-be bridezilla, Jordan Cheek.
Hello.
And today we have a special guest, someone I know shit about. But we're going to dive into it and find out what her deal is.
Her name is Kasey.
Kasey.
Kasey did a huge Instagram story shout out about Necro Electric, and we appreciate it.
You call it like nectar something?
Nectro.
It's okay. She'll get it right now.
She came
up. Like, it'll be embarrassing.
She came back with the second one and she was like, okay. I know it now. I know it now. So I was like, all right.
Are you stalking her page or what?
No, we watched it together. You were there with me, Sean. We were both stalking her, okay?
I don't remember shit.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So, hit that subscribe button.
Do it. Do it.
And let's find out who the fuck you are. This
Okay.
game. This is called Who the Hell Are You?
Okay.
Monster, vampire, troll,
We've added a few.
wizard, pirate, and monster hunter.
We did, it was goblin, not troll.
Oh yeah,
Oh, goblin.
Okay, I take credit for that.
Yeah.
Because
that is your thing.
She's
that's
the
my
one
thing.
who
But the
did
reason
that.
I said that is because, like, I've I watch you guys or listen to it, and I was like, how many times can someone say, like, whatever? And I want to be a goblin just because, like, I definitely feel like a goblin that's, like, has a spell on it to where, like, I could snap and then not be, like, a fugly goblin anymore. But
Okay.
You can be pretty
Really
when you
thought
want
this
to.
shit out, huh?
okay, I have, like, the worst I really need a camera follow me around because I have, like, random people will come up to me all the time. And I just want to, like, be able to snap and be a fucking goblin. And so that way they don't talk to me. Cause,
Go away.
Yeah, like, please, exit stage right. Like, I can't handle this shit.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to be like, I want to be a goblin because I like to strip down naked and run around in the woods and get shiny things. That's what Scoop said last weekend.
Well, I mean,
so.
that's pretty fun, too. I
That
guess.
is pretty
Out in
fun.
the woods is cool. I don't think I would do it in Texas, though. Y'all have fucking snakes and spiders. Like,
Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. There's some crazy shit in the woods here.
Yeah, I saw. What's a shout out to T Aguilera? She posted a picture of a
T.
fucking T. That's what it said.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Then you said she.
Whatever.
He is a man.
Whatever. Why you gotta genderfy, dude?
You're like,
This is
don't gender
20.
shame.
It's 2020.
It.
Anyways, it was a fucking copperhead snake on their front yard
Oh.
or front door or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
No.
I'm so tired. I haven't slept in like forever. Like even before the last couple nights, like my sleeping's been shit for some reason. But then we had Bane who doesn't want to sleep, and then the fucking
Excuse me, we had a huge thunderstorm last night.
yeah, and then last night was the thunder
It was going
shit.
like crazy, like 11:30, and all of a sudden you were talking to me, and then all of a sudden. Pass the fuck out.
Call
what do you mean you don't sleep?
but I continually wake up
Yeah.
like as the fucking nuclear thunder bombs
I
drop.
love the thunder.
I do
Except
too, but
I
not
have a
last night.
100-pound pit, and so he doesn't like the thunder at all. He's like the biggest pussy. And so I would like fall asleep and then I'd wake up and he was like over me. And I was like, all right, dude. Like,
we're
lay
doing
down.
this.
Like,
Damn.
If you guys don't follow Scoob of Ellie's Instagram, his pit bulls actually go and get in the bathtub.
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, my dog just stands over my sleeping body and drools. So I love it.
Just creeping it.
Wake up with dog drool all over your
He's
face.
like, Mom, it's loud. I'm like, you're bigger than it. It's fine.
All right, question 2. What kind of porn do you watch?
Okay, I was almost not going to say this, but
Uh-oh. Some Terry Blue shit.
my biggest, like, I don't know what it is, and I don't know if I should be ashamed, but, like, whenever, it's mainly the girl, like, eating the guy's ass, I'm done. I call it. Like, so
that's a no.
No, I call it as in, like,
Oh, like, good.
I'm like, oh, shit. Like,
it's the jackpot.
It's my boyfriend will look over and he's like, what the fuck? I'm like, don't kink shame me as I'm just like sitting there. I love that shit. Like, that's the only, like, I can't watch like the normal vanilla porn. Like, it's either like hardcore lesbian or like the girl eating the guy's ass for 20 minutes. Like, there's no in between.
No in between.
20 minutes. That's a long time to be down there.
Yeah. That girl probably has lockjaw so bad.
How long do you
like,
hang out down there?
I was just thinking about like that's just a long time to be. I mean, but I was also thinking about like from the guy's perspective of like him being down there for a long time. Not.
You think Oscar would get bored after a while? Start playing his Game Boy or something?
He told me not to out him on the podcast anymore, so I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
Poor Oscar.
I'll just keep that to myself.
We love you, Oscar.
And where are you from?
I am from a really small town in Alaska.
Alaska?
All right.
Shit, really?
Yeah, I got here last July and like
30 days a night, Alaska, or what?
I get asked that so much. Yeah, dude, like 30 days a night, it's like for sure. It's funny though, because like whenever I tell anyone that, they're always like, oh, okay, so, you know, the heat or whatever. I'm like, no, it's like the people obviously are different. But like when I moved here, I did not expect for like the super Christian-y Baptist people to just like swoop on me. I wasn't getting hit on by anybody besides them. And
really?
I was like, yeah.
That's
it was
weird.
bad. It was weird. It was a weird.
Where were you hanging out?
Yeah, where were you hanging out?
I lived like right in Baylor because when I moved here, I just like went online and got a place. And, like,
you came here for college?
No, I graduated already. I just came here because I wanted to get the fuck out of Alaska.
Yeah.
And my mom lives in Bruceville, so I was I'll just move here. Yeah. Should not have lived in Baylor.
Well, yeah, Baylor's like all Christian university, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Except for the art department Zach went to.
Apparently.
Except for the art department.
Yeah, well, now you can hang out at Skellington Curiosities.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. You get quite a few alternative people in the store. I'm having a stroke.
You started talking about eating butt, and then now she can't talk at all.
You're mine out of the gutter.
She ate too much butt last night.
She's lockjaw. She can't speak.
You know, it's just never ending. It's just never ending, you guys. No, the market on Sunday, you guys had quite a big crowd of people. Yeah. And there was a lot of alternative looking people, you know, piercings, tattoo, colored hair.
You could find every color hair in the rainbow just looking.
Yeah. I swear that's like I was here probably not until I met my friend Sevi, which you guys know Sevi.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. That's my best friend. Like,
we love her.
We love her. Shout out to Sevi. What's up?
Sevi Demon.
I fucking. But before I met her, I like couldn't find any like. I don't even want to say look like me because I feel like that's a different thing. But like anyone that had like the same interests as me, it was always like these little tiny blonde girls who wore the t-shirts with the little shorts that everyone wears.
Yeah.
Shout out to Debbie.
Yeah. They would come up to me and be like, "Oh, I like your hand tattoos. Like whatever, I have a tattoo too." And it'd be like, love on it.
It's the infinity symbol.
Yeah. Team tatted, dude. We have nothing in common. I make one morbid joke and they're like, "Okay,
bye."
Yeah. Yeah. Or their version of getting white girl drunk is, White Claws or, white wine spritzers.
Right. Is it rosé?
Rosé.
I don't even know
yeah.
what it is. Rosé, yeah.
Rosé all day.
Oh, fuck.
What the fuck is rosé?
It's a wine.
Sparkling wine.
Yeah, it's like that pink sparkling wine.
Yeah.
It's
not anything you would like, I'm sure.
No, actually, he likes the fruity pink stuff.
Oh.
He'd probably like it.
I like Apothic. That's the only wine I really drink.
Oh,
Apothic.
Apothic Chardonnay.
Oh. Ugh.
I like dry.
Dry too.
I don't mess with it. Wine's gross to me. I don't.
I was the same way because I'm a
used to
Jameson
too.
guy, but
Yeah.
but she got me into Apothic.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't into wine either until like
It
2
fucks
or
you up
3
pretty
years
quick.
ago.
Yeah, but the headache after. I would
Well,
rather deal
you
with
can't buy the
tequila,
$3 check. You got to get like at least a $10 bottle of wine.
Yeah.
That's
to
true.
not have a hangover.
Okay.
And I'm weird too. Like I can drink hardcore rum and whiskey and shit all night, and
Yeah.
I'll be fine. But if I
Yeah.
drink beer all night, then I'm fucked the next day.
Yeah, that's.
I don't like beer, and I haven't had any kind of liquor in a good while. It's just wine,
Yeah.
but I don't know why. But like my body can't handle alcohol anymore. I don't know if it like once I turn 30, my body's like, all right, no more fun for you,
Yeah.
bitch, because I can't like it. Over a certain number of drinks, I'm like, ooh, I don't feel good. I'm just like, ugh, I need to go to bed now. So
You're not gonna get fucking hyphy at your wedding.
I think that I will be in that realm of being so busy and like pumping with adrenaline that I'll probably will drink, but I'll kind of like be like Kylie and I won't feel anything.
Yeah.
So
I wish that like me not feeling good was the reason I don't drink hard alcohol. It's because I have an alter ego named Bianca.
Oh, shit.
And Bianca fucks shit up.
Who's Bianca?
So she's terrible. We don't like her. She's bad.
You're a transformer drunk.
Literally,
Yeah.
I just like.
When does Bianca come out to play? 4 drinks? 5 drinks?
It's like I'll go to the bar and I'll have like a vodka soda or whatever, and then the moment that I'm like, yeah, tequila shot, Bianca's like, fuck you, Kasey, Bianca. We don't like. She's grounded right now. The other night I got hammered, my poor boyfriend, and I walked in and I just put my arm out and just knocked everything off the counter for no reason. So we don't like Bianca.
no.
She's literally not allowed in the house anymore.
so Bianca's like a cat.
Bianca's a. Can I say queen? Bianca's a
You can say anything you want.
Say anything you want. So does she
Cunt,
like?
bitch, slut.
Does she have like an accent? Because it'd be awesome if like one moment we're talking to you and the next moment you're like, I'm drunk, guys. Hi, I'm Bianca.
like Sybil?
I always. So Bianca calls herself Bianca, and whenever she does come out, it's not really an accent. She just like. I just start to not pronunciate words correctly. So it's not an accent. It's just she's just a dumb bitch.
It's a slur.
But I will say, like, I do get a little ghetto.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm super like chill. I'm super that doesn't make sense. I'm confrontational, but like a chill confrontational person. Bianca's just all fucking attack always.
Attack.
Like that's yeah.
Yeah, one of my best friend Brian, he's like that. We call him Bry, and then when he starts drinking, he's Bry, and then. Stage 2 is Bry Guy, because then he'll start being like, I love you.
What's up, guy?
All this stuff. And then at a certain point, he'll turn into Bry Bo, and he's just a fucking piece of shit.
Get away, Brybo.
Yeah.
It's whenever I drink around my current boyfriend, he can always tell because like Bianca would start like sitting a certain way or like staring at bit.
Did you say your current boyfriend? Are you a man eater? You just fucking go through them? Or?
I mean, the love of my life, Justin. No, but like,
Shout out.
Shout out, I love you.
That was so disingenuous. That was great.
Call me out. It's gonna be like, not only did you tell him you sold butthole pictures, but you also called me your current boyfriend.
Okay, let's talk about this for a second. Where do you post butthole pictures for sale?
Okay, so it wasn't just asshole pictures. Like, it was nudes. Have you guys not heard of OnlyFans?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
it was OnlyFans, and like I did it for like months, and it was a great time. So and that's funny because I was telling my friend the other day, she was asking me like, she wanted to do it, but she doesn't want to always have to like take news and like talk to people when she's not actually like diddling or fiddle or whatever. And I was like, I just keep that shit stocked up. Like,
you
just keep it
storage.
It's part of your routine.
Like someone asks for a certain picture, you're like, oh, I got that in my chamber. Like, send.
Yeah.
Like, it's really, I'm like, you don't have to. You can be like, oh, I'm so wet, and be like eating dinner with your family. Like, it's fine.
Oh my god.
It's really okay.
I don't know if I could do that.
That's actually
what it takes. To,
that's genius. I didn't even think about that because in my head I felt like that would be just a lot of time and energy to be like, okay, I gotta like be in like this really sexy position even if I don't feel good. But if you just got it stored in like a folder on your phone,
You just take one whole day to take like 1,000 pictures.
yeah. Oh,
1,000
shit.
butthole pictures.
like, yeah, it's like,
What if your fans are like,
Butthole.
that's the same day.
Yeah, that butthole hasn't fucking changed.
For real though, people ask for butthole pictures?
They ask for the weirdest thing. It's really funny.
What's
like,
the weirdest request you've got?
that they wanted to see my feet, my tits, my ass, my vagine, and my face, like, in the same
picture?
I'm like, I'm not a fucking pretzel, dude. Like, I don't know how.
You need like a 360 camera.
I know.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
exactly. Or to be like, you know, have your feet this way and your face this way, and it's like, how am I supposed to have my feet behind me and my face like?
You have to talk to them. We've only ever had like a Patreon for like the podcast,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I'm assuming. I always thought it was like similar to that.
It's like.
You have to like actually live talk
So
to
you
people.
can, and like, it has like the option that you can do that, or it's just like through messages and stuff, and they can send you voice memos. So
Oh,
like,
that's
I would
fucking
have
weird.
a couple people sending me voice memos, and like, it wasn't even the fact that I had to like send these pictures because obviously I was fine with it. It was like the weird voices I would hear.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Would you get the ones that were just like,
Or like I think they thought that it was sexy, so they would just be like,
Do you have an OnlyFans? What the fuck is going on over there?
they'll just like lead like
Everybody search for it.
Just breathing.
No, it's not even just breathing, but it'll be like really breathy sentences, and I'm like sitting there like, oh my god, I don't want to do this anymore.
Oh, like he's jacking him while he's talking.
Yeah,
my
he's trying
God.
to be sexy, right? And he's like,
Is it
I
all-
didn't want you to do this, and I'm like, I don't want to.
Is it all dudes or is there some girls?
I actually got one girl who subscribed to it, and she was like really cool. But for the most part, it's just old weird guys.
This is
Yeah.
99.9% dudes.
Yeah.
Old dudes.
Creeps.
Yeah.
Creeps. I mean, what else?
I mean, there was like a weird thing where I would see like a username that looked like a friend of mine's name, and I'd be like, "Have you seen my asshole?" And he would be like, "I mean, I've seen part of it." Or like one time, someone sent me a Reddit link.
Yeah.
That was my pussy.
Oh my god.
Snap. They don't. They can't protect. I guess you can't. You can just screenshot anything
Yeah.
on your computer.
Yeah.
well, because the thing is that if somebody subscribes and they get the access to the pictures, they can just click and save.
Yeah.
Or if she sends them like, or you know, if they get sent personal pictures,
They own them basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I know one of my friends that has an OnlyFans. She does Snapchat. Like she does the, I don't know, secret Snapchat or whatever. And so
Secret Snapchat.
The premium Snapchat.
the premium Snapchat. There we go.
Shh, don't tell your fans.
Yeah. But like they can screenshot that stuff.
Yeah.
So it's out there. So
Yeah, that's weird. I thought they would like protect you, and because you know how like
Yeah.
when you go on like sometimes I'll use stock footage websites
Yeah.
for like graphic art and stuff. You can't fucking like left click and
Save.
save pictures.
Yeah.
I thought it would be like the same kind of shit.
They slap your username and like, or like the link to your thing at the bottom of the photo. So like I wish they would have like at least blurred them or something to made it to where like, you know, you could
Yeah.
see, because then that's honestly just free content that you're putting
Right.
on Reddit.
Yeah.
I'm not getting paid for it, or you know,
Right.
the mini creators on OnlyFans aren't getting paid for
Yeah.
it, which sucks. And
All
there's
right,
warnings, but-
OnlyFans, you need to rethink this.
Yeah, there's got to be some kind of technology that stops them from like screenshotting
Yeah.
or something.
So what is the payment like for something like that? I'm always curious to know like how much you actually can make something with
Watch out,
that.
Oscar.
In the market.
Hey, we've joked about it. Don't play. Don't play.
It really depends on how far you're willing to take it, like what you're willing to do. Because I have like friends who have OnlyFans, but they don't get fully nude. So it's just like lingerie or like tees or whatever, and they make pretty good money. Whereas like if you're like spreading your cheeks and shit, it's gonna go up. So like I made a pretty penny. I think in like 2 weeks I made $7,000 the first 2
Jesus
weeks
Christ.
I had my
Holy
account open.
shit.
And
you serious?
Yeah, it was insane. I literally was like, I'm never fucking working again.
Oscar-
Like, I went to college for no reason. Like,
Were you serious about joining OnlyFans?
Oscar? Or
we can take a really nice honeymoon next year.
you got to spread your cheeks though, Oscar.
I just did the asshole.
I'd let you have an OnlyFans.
No, nobody wants that, dude.
Especially if it's 99.9% dudes, I think that would be difficult.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's chicks on there too.
Oh, well, yeah.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
So what do you do now that you are here and you're not, not in school
not spreading
and
your cheeks.
not spreading your cheeks?
Did the current guy squash it, or you were just like, I'm over it?
Well, right before the curry guy.
Shout out current guy.
God damn it, I'm not going to get dick down later. No, so I actually was working. I like stopped a month before I met him. And then he was like, yeah, I'm cool with it. And then I had like a notification pop up. He's like, not cool with it. Not cool with it. And I was like, God damn it. Okay. Deleted my locker full of butthole pictures.
Like, you catfished me.
You lied.
Yeah.
But right now, I'm actually in school full time for criminal justice. So I have a marketing degree, but I don't use it because I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
But I was working at a coffee shop till lately, and I just honestly could not work around Baylor anymore. I couldn't handle it, so I bounced out of that shit.
Good for you.
Yeah. Fuck no. I couldn't
It's
do it.
way nicer on this side of town.
Dude, yeah.
Real quick, we got time for an ad.
Yeah, sure. This episode is brought to you by Skellington Curiosities. Skellington Curiosities is the only curiosities and oddities shop in Waco, Texas, full of clothing, lingerie, accessories, oddities, and everyday curiosities. A spooky vibe 365. Visit us online at skellingtoncuriosities.com.
Boom. And we are currently filming a Skellington Meet the Skeletons
God, we're always filming.
TV show. We're gonna drop 10 episodes.
Oh, okay. I mean, I know you just said that to me in a text, and
You're actually gonna be in it.
I know. I know.
So keep an eye on that.
There you go.
That's dope, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, we're pretty excited about this. So wait, is this going to be in with the other one that we're filming, or is it totally separate?
No, it's different from the vampire movie.
Oh, okay.
This is a TV show that basically features the store, our vendors, some of the crazy shit we do outside of the store. So,
Okay, cool.
yeah.
Yep.
A lot of oddities. She loves my million projects I have.
Yep.
Well, it's better than not doing anything, I suppose.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah.
Girl, I started a project like a month ago. It's still sitting in my garage. I feel you.
What's the
I have a few
project?
of those.
So I'm turning this old dresser thing into like a black like hallway thing, and I'm gonna have Sevi come over and draw something on it. And I got it, and I sanded it, and then I went inside.
I'm surprised sanding it is like the worst part.
Yeah.
I was like standing on
painting,
the
it's
motherfucker,
easy.
like
Yeah.
vibing out, and then I just had the spray paint to like just put the base coat on
Yeah.
it so Sevi could come over, and she hits me up. She's like, "Dude, when are we gonna do it?" I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah.
At some point,
At some point
sometime.
it'll
Yeah.
happen, but not now.
Yeah, I think my like OCD towards projects is almost like sickness. I haven't done anything with
Unless
ceramics.
it's something I ask him to do.
Ouch.
What? I do everything.
I have a whole list of house chores I need done.
Like what? Name one thing.
Like the weather stripping around the front door,
All right, fuck that.
the filters in the air conditioners,
Remember when? So I haven't done anything with ceramics in like
the ivy growing up
like
inside of the
15
house.
years, right?
That's cool though.
And then
Not when it leads to rats.
and then I start.
Oh, gross.
No, that's the ivy. Yeah.
Yeah, they climb up the ivy and get in your attic. Yeah.
Ooh.
So no ivy for us.
Yeah. But anyways, I made a monster bust or a Frankenstein bust, and she was like,
I thought you said a monster butt.
Me too.
for OnlyFans. No, but she was like, "How do you remember how to do that?" And then I told you the story. I was like, I failed ceramics,
Yeah.
but the teacher made me a TA because I can make dope ass. I can't make a plate. I can't make a cup. I don't give a fuck about any of the stuff that
Yeah.
was required to do, but I can make dope ass monster fucking busts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so it's the same thing. It's if it's something I want to do.
Okay.
So basically, the rats are going to keep going in your attic at this point.
Well, and I told her hire the fucking guy to rip it down.
I don't want to have to pay someone when I have a perfectly capable husband.
That's true. She's
but
got
I'm
a
not
point.
Can I pay someone to do the laundry and clean the house?
Sure.
Okay. Deal. All right. I guess neither of us are going to do chores.
I don't give a shit.
We're getting
Yeah.
paid.
Anyways, back to Kasey. All right,
So you're going to school for criminal justice. What do you want to do with that specifically?
I honestly, I have no idea. Because I was just sitting on my couch thinking, I need to go back to school or just do something. Because I'm not working. Like I said, I'm not working right now. And I was just bored. And my boyfriend goes, well, you watch a lot of true crime. You love that shit. I'm obsessed. I don't know if you know who Bailey Sarian is.
Oh, yeah. We love her.
Yeah.
Just sit on my face. I got my Medusa pierced because Bailey Sarian has a Medusa pierced.
I get that question a lot now because I've
the
had
broad
this
that does
done
the
for a
makeup
long
and stuff,
time,
so
and
yeah.
she just gained popularity, and people are like, Bailey Sarian has that piercing? I'm like, well, I had it before she was
You're
a
like, I
thing,
made it
but
cool,
thanks.
okay. So yeah, basically, I was just sitting there trying to brainstorm, and Justin threw it out, and I was like, yeah, I guess. So I just kind of got into it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, if I'm gonna enjoy it later on, but
Well, there's a lot of different avenues that you can take with it. I mean, most people are like criminal justice. Oh, you want to be a cop? And you're like, no, not really.
There was this one
Pencil
girl
pusher.
who's come in a couple times, and it's so interesting. She's going to school for entomology and studying insects, but then she wants to go into criminal justice and study the decomposition of bodies and insects and stuff. Isn't that cool?
It's very cool.
I really wanted to be a crime scene, cleaner, whatever, cleaner upper. What is
Cleaner
it?
upper? That's a good, I like that.
You want to clean the blood off the walls and stuff?
I think that would be so dope.
Really?
they actually pay a lot for that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not only that, it's
but you gotta see some gnarly shit. Though.
yeah, and I
bet.
fuck with. There's these people on TikTok, and they're called the crime scene whatevers, and the experiences they've had, and some of they've seen ghosts and shit. I would thrive. I'd literally come on and be like, dude, some guy blew his head off, but let me tell you, I would love that.
You could clean up brains off a wall?
I'm gonna say yes, but probably not.
It's not just brains though.
It's
Once you die, your body evacuates everything.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So you're cleaning up
clean up
brains, shit, blood,
I can
pits.
clean up shit, no problem.
What do they do with all that stuff when they clean
Eat it? No.
They,
Eat it.
I mean, it's considered a biohazard. So they have there are state regulations for what you do with it and how you dispose of it. I'm not sure what they do with it, but it is considered a
I would
biohazard.
not want to be there when that's burning.
Yeah, that's
Stanky.
not the. I don't know. If I ever decided to change my career, it would either be to be a criminal psychologist because that's super fascinating, or to be a CSI or somebody that works a crime scene or something like that. Because right now, I mean, they have tons of really cool technology to be able to work with, So I feel like that'd be a pretty cool experience. To no hoodies in here.
She gets mad if I put my hoodie on at the fucking store.
Because you look like a little hoodlum.
I am
Big
a fucking
hoodlum. You're
hoodlum.
intimidating enough.
I was gonna say, you're sitting right now. I
Right?
don't remember seeing you standing, but you're big.
Yes.
I'm just okay.
You walk in with
Big
that
as in
and a
tall.
face mask on, people are like,
6'4".
he's here to rob the place.
Aww.
Maybe I am. You never know.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So you do that Monday through Friday
Yeah,
all day long.
all day long. It keeps me busy. So
Okay.
and my classes are pretty small, which is nice because as much as I am a people person, I also despise everybody. So it's nice because and no one talks to me because some people do, but other people will kind of avoid me for some reason, which I thrive off of because it's good, it's fine.
Yeah.
I wish I
That's how
thought that
was
way.
in school.
Yeah, I can relate.
I crave approval just from even the passing stranger, so that would be nice.
Excuse me, sir.
Will you tell me you love me, please?
It's funny because I say that, but Justin will do something like he'll put a bowl away somewhere. I'm like, do you still love me? You put it away really angrily. I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
But anybody else, I'm like, don't look at me.
I think
Don't look at me.
Yeah.
it's chicks in general. Kylie,
I do that all the
Kylie
time.
has fucking her moments like 6 times in an hour. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Yes, I love
Like,
you.
do you love me? Are you happy we got married? Do you still want to be with me?
Well, okay, so because we're getting down to the final wire, like every anytime that me and Oscar get into like an argument or something, I'm like, oh no, he doesn't want to marry me anymore. So I start to like panic, and like I'll like hug him, and I'm like, oh, I just think you're so amazing, and he's like, yeah, I think you're amazing too, and I'm like, are you upset with me? And he'll just like look at me, like, no, I'm not, or he'll turn it around and be like, yes, I hate your face, get away from me, and I'm just like, why? Add to my paranoia.
You need to get that ring on it first.
Yeah.
And you have nothing to worry about.
Yeah, you have nothing to worry about. You still hit me up.
Oh, I know.
Still.
I like show up at Justin's work, and not in like a crazy bitch way, but I'll
You
like,
just show up.
well, they all love me there. So
Yeah.
I'll like walk in and be like, I just want to make sure that you still love me. That was fucking school, dude. I'm like, I'm on my way. I just made the 15-minute detour to just say hi.
That's kind of sweet, though.
Yeah.
That's kind of sweet.
Yeah.
I'll bring him like a little gift and be
Yeah.
like, here's the monster that I drank half of. And he's like, okay, dude. Like, whatever.
Yeah, you do the gift thing too. Is that
I think it's a girl thing. I don't know.
Is it a girl thing?
I guess so.
she brought me this today.
I did.
I was
You're welcome.
totally spacing today. She was like, I brought you 2 monsters, one for later. I was like, why did she give me one for later?
For our vigorous night.
Yeah. And then it was
Man.
like 20 minutes before I was supposed to be here. I was like, you sent me that Band-Aid text because she nicked her finger. And she's like, yeah, you got to come to the podcast. I was like, oh, fuck. Today's Wednesday? What the fuck?
Yeah,
I'm
it's been a weird
slacking.
week.
I hit an ice cream bar from Oscar so he wouldn't ask to share it. He like passed by and he like looked and I was like hiding it. And I was like, no, it's nothing. It's nothing.
That's funny.
And then I was like, oh, that was rude. I should have at least offered. Nah. And I just bite
share
into
your
it.
ice cream, whatever.
I feel like unless they ask, you don't have to offer shit. Like,
Yeah.
you could just be like,
Just pretend it's not there.
Yeah.
We got time for another ad.
Sure. This episode is also brought to you by Dark and Dreary Clothing. Dark and Dreary is an edgy fashion and lifestyle brand that embraces great design and unsurpassed quality. Dark and Dreary has quickly gained a following amongst fans of the occult, horror, punk rock, heavy metal, and all-around free thinkers and retailers worldwide without shoving a preachy, trendy, or political message down your throat. So buy the best, fuck the rest. darkanddrearyclothing.com.
Boom, motherfuckers.
She's repping with
Yeah.
her dark and dreary beanie.
Oh!
And look, Jordan's repping Skellington Curiosities with her Wednesday shirt.
yeah.
And I'm repping Living Dead Threads with my shirt. What are you repping?
Fireball whiskey.
Sriracha. Fireball. I thought this was the Sriracha one.
No, we also just restocked the Zero Fuck tees from Dark and Dreary
Yeah,
at the store.
Given shirts available in store.
You know that's my company, right?
I didn't, but I do now. It's
She
dope.
doesn't know.
There you go.
I do know because I heard the other one that you guys carry all the way to 4X, right?
Yep.
Hey!
Hey. Shout us out.
For all our homies.
Fellas.
Bigums.
We love you too!
So I gotta share this story that happened to me over the weekend, and I don't think that I was overreacting, but because I'm also into true crime, I might have been overreacting a little bit. So I was on my way to pick up my kids from their dad, and I was driving through Fort Worth, and there was a little bit of traffic, and this guy like pulls up beside me, and he like looks in my window. And I don't know what he was thinking, but he like kind of waved at me, and I was like, okay. I just ignored him. I was like, I'm not gonna wave at you because I don't know you.
Danger.
So then like I like move into the other lane and I'm trying to get away from him. He follows me for a good while, like playing chicken with me. Like he'd get in front of me and like slow down, so I'd have to slam on my brakes, and then he would pull over to the side of me, and then I'd move ahead and he'd go behind me.
Coming.
So we did that.
Hell no.
Yeah, we did that for several miles, and I was like, what do I do? Like, this guy obviously is trying to get my attention, which is not a terrible thing, but like in my head, because I'm obsessed with true crime,
it's horrible.
Pretty fucking weird thing.
Yeah.
because I watch true crime, I just had this scenario playing in my head where he like slams on his brakes, I hit him, and then I have to get out of the car and deal with him by myself.
That's what he wants.
That's Jeffrey
And he'll
Dahmer
throw you in
101.
his trunk.
Yeah.
He's gonna eat you.
So then, like, oh God, that's my worst fear. So then at one point, he's beside me and he slams on his brakes and exits. And I was like, oh, thank God. Like, he's leaving.
Did he get back on?
Yes. Yes, Kylie. He got back on and he found me. I was pretty far ahead, but he got back on and he found me because I was like looking in the rearview mirror, like just checking. And because his car had the ski racks on top.
Yeah.
And so I like looked and I thought, oh, you know, whatever. I wasn't even paying attention. And then I look again and he's there with the same ski racks. And I was like, oh, fuck. Like, I was like, what do I do? Do I call the cops?
Call the cops. I would have called him.
I
If
don't
you're
bark
Waco,
at him.
call
That's
me.
my disinfectant. I'm not kidding.
No,
Kylie will pull up in our big ass truck.
Did
and
you
fucking-
hear her? She said bark at him.
Bark at him.
I swear, if you bark at anybody that's bugging you, they're not gonna fucking bug you anymore. They're like, why is that weird bitch barking at me?
I should have.
If you're like, "Brr, brr, brr, brr," they're like, oh my God. Like, scares the shit out of me all the time.
Fire a couple warning shots.
Like sideways too, just like.
Yeah, let me just pull out my Glock that I carry in my, glove box. So he does the same thing. Like, he's just following me, and I was like freaking out because I was by myself in the middle of Fort Worth, and then we get to some traffic, and I'm like, oh shit. So I'm like locking my doors and locking my windows.
Like,
and
can't
just like,
get in. You have no handles.
yeah.
Wait,
He's
you
gonna
really
be
not
like,
have handles?
I'm gonna get you.
No.
What are you worried?
Fuck her.
You can't open my door, but I'm scared.
I didn't even think about that.
I'm gonna look at your door and be like, oh shit, never mind.
I know. He'd be like, oh, this bitch crazy. She don't have door handles.
And she's barking at me. She's like,
So, like, we slow down and he pulls up beside me and I'm, like, really trying to avoid him. But I can see him, like, trying to get my attention. So I finally look over at him and I flip him off.
Oh,
Hold on.
pause.
I heard that beep.
What is
It's gonna repair and then hit it again.
Okay. Backhand it?
No, just
Backhand
hit
it.
the button.
Make it. There you
make it
go.
listen.
Okay, you're good. You're good. It's repairing.
I thought it was supposed to beep.
It will. It's repairing the file.
There we go.
And
Okay. We're back on.
There we go.
We're watching this shit like hawks now.
Yeah, I know. Me and Sean are like, so anyway, he's like trying to get my attention, and so I finally just flip him off, and I like there's a hole for me to like move, and after that he stopped following me.
What the fuck?
Ugh, it's the fucking ghost. Shit.
It's Kasey's fault.
Sorry. on you. It's the fucking ghost.
Well,
Do we know his name or her name? Or
there's too many
There's-
things.
there's
We've
a
got
lot
a viewing
of- a lot
casket
of
from
them.
1953 that was
Oh,
used.
so it's the oddities
Yeah.
and stuff that you haven't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's been used. It was used for like 20 something years. It had
So-
bodies
swear it
in
had
it.
multiple
I swear to
dead
God, if I take
bodies.
anything home with me. I already
No, they
have
all
a little
live
boy
here,
that
it's
follows
okay.
me, so I don't need like
Yeah.
a little girl. Dead children freak me out. That's the one thing I can't handle.
Well, a lot
Not
of
to
them,
interrupt your
a
story.
lot of them pretend to be children to
Which
get you
is
to
right.
trust them.
Okay, I have told so many people this, and no one believes me, but I swear I have been like followed by a little boy since I was like 7 or 8.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm 22 now, and I still see him, and people are like, no, you don't. I'm like, I swear to God, like, he's my homie. I don't know his name.
Did you know anybody that died when you were little?
That's what, like, I asked my parents that, and they don't know, like, my parents don't have, like, a secret kid or
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
But I saw him, like, down the street of our old house, and he's just kind of followed me ever since.
My parents don't have a secret kid that they murdered.
I asked my mom, like, Mom, did you have, like, a kid or, like, almost have a kid or something, like, went on? And she's like, no. I'm like, unless you're lying, like, something attached or something.
So
I'll see him weird places too. Like I'll just be driving at night and like my boyfriend says, "Oh, it's just your mind." I'll see the motherfucker on the side of the road. I'm like, "Get in the car! Like, let's go! Like, why are you in the side of the road?"
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
it's fucking weird.
Yeah.
Or like papers will fly off my counter. It's like the weirdest shit ever.
Pay attention to me.
What were we talking about before the
some
camera
guy was.
turned on?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right.
Did he get
So-
in his car or no?
No. I mean, he stopped following me after that. I think he got the message, but I was really like freaked out because I thought in my mind, I was like, well, I don't really know anybody that lives in Fort Worth, and most of my family that lives in Dallas is like, 30, 40 minutes away. So I was like, if I got into trouble, I'd be fucked. And he was behind me enough times that I was like, he might have my license plate number. I don't know if he would even go that far. Like, and I had nightmares that night of him being like, him finding me or him like texting, because, you never know.
Yeah, what did he look like?
No, he just looked like a regular dude. He was like a...
So did
You should have went hard on him.
Yeah,
Like you did with the old guy. You should have just got a crazy look and just started swerving at him. Hey! Start fucking yelling.
The only weapon I have on me is...
beautiful? Look at me!
Skin, like,
Look at me!
Stick and start going.
without
Are you single? You just go hard, and he would have been like, "Holy shit!"
That's what I should have done. But then I called Oscar and I was freaking out. He was like, just relax. It's okay. I was like, no, it's not okay. He followed me on the highway. What if he tried to kill me? And he was like, I don't think you should worry about that. I mean, it's the middle of the day. And
You should worry about that.
I
It's a
know.
real thing.
Thank
middle of the day
you.
doesn't matter.
That's what I was thinking.
She knows if anything weird happens, text me 911. I'm fucking on it.
Yeah.
Fucking 9 in the back pocket. Fucking brass knuckles in my fucking hoodie, dude. I'm ready.
I will say, and like living in Alaska, and I've traveled everywhere. I have had the weirdest experiences in Waco. Like the weirdest.
Yeah.
Like I need a camera that follows me around because I went to freaking Cameron Park, Soka Point, to go walk around my dog or walk with my dog. English is hard. And I've been over to like get out of my old car, and I pull my dog out, and this car like swerves, and I was like, what the fuck? Okay. Then he parks, and he's like, hey, if I give you $100, will you bend over again because you almost made me crash my car? And I'm like,
What the fuck?
no. And then a week after, I'm running around Baylor, and some guy pulls up and he's jacking off while looking at me, and I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
What is wrong with dudes
the
that keep your dick in your pants?
Like, I don't know if it's just like a Waco thing
That's
or like what.
There's creeps everywhere. We lived in
Yeah.
San Jose, and one time we were at a stoplight, and I was like, "Hey, Kylie."
Oh, the pigeon
Yeah, I
pile.
was like, look at that guy. And she's like, what? And then I was like, he's jacking off in a pile of pigeons. And she was like, nuh-uh. And then she looked, what the fuck? Dude.
Yeah, sure enough, this guy, I look to my right, he's in the middle of an empty parking lot with a bunch of pigeons. They're all surrounding him, and he's
carve
just
out, like,
jacking
the
it.
concrete, and they'll have
Yeah.
the dirt, and it'll be like a box.
Yeah.
And there'll be a tree in the middle. Yeah, he was leaning against the tree.
Just
pigeons
jacking it
all
with
over
pigeons
him.
everywhere.
Just looking in traffic, just fucking stroking it, dude. We were like, all right.
Bird sexual. Flap your wings harder. Peck me, damn it.
Yeah, so it's just creepy.
Oh, shit.
All right, we're getting towards the midnight hour. God,
Fucking camera!
I don't get. It must be the memory card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me swap cameras real quick.
Midnight
We're at
hour.
the end. We can do it. Oh my god.
Well, I'll start.
Piss off the ghosts.
I know. They get all excited with that when that monster hits that board. I want to do a shout out to.
Your mama.
Maybe I do want to shout out my mama. You don't know my life. No, I want to do a shout out to. I'll do one to Oscar because I've been kind of crazy since we were getting close to the deadline, and not like Bridezilla crazy, just anxious crazy, and so he's been.
Are you worried he's gonna leave you? Like I don't.
No.
Why do you?
Why is California State University Fullerton calling me?
I have no idea.
They want
Very
you.
weird.
They want you.
I didn't even go there. Sorry, keep going.
It's not anxiety about like him leaving me, or I mean, we've been together for 2.5 years, so if he hasn't fed up with me by now, then I don't know what to tell you about that. But no, just the anxiety of trying to get all the last minute stuff and trying to make sure that everything goes off without a hitch, and just trying, me being a perfectionist and being a little bit of a control freak, like people want to like insert things at the last minute or change things, and I'm like, we're not changing anything. We're keeping it like it is. And then I have to back up and I'm like, no, it's fine. It's fine. I'm adaptable. It's fine.
I'm adaptable.
Oh my gosh.
So he's been super patient with me, and he's been very helpful with trying to get things finished. So shout out to Oscar and
Shout out to
the rest of my family who has to deal with yesterday my mom made this suggestion. She was like, maybe we could do the wedding at 6:00 instead of 5. And I was like, why do we need to move it? And she was like, I was just suggesting. And I was like, it's okay. If you want to move it, we can move it. And I was like, wow.
Twitch.
Yeah, I was like, I just need to relax. It's fine. It'll be fine. So,
My only advice is that you can't control what happens. You have to go with the flow when it goes down.
Just go with the flow. It's not going to go exactly as planned.
Your face when he just said that, you're like, there is no flow.
Because I'm a fucking super control freak, and we had like a big fucking crazy wedding, and I tried to control it, and it was out of control. So
well, and also because my last wedding was very stressful, and there are not a lot of good memories with it. So I'm trying really hard to avoid that again. And I know the part of the reason why it was not good memories is because I was angry the entire time because things were not going right. And so I think this time I'm just gonna like do a quick shot while they're doing my hair, and that way I'll just be loosey goosey. It'll be fine.
And don't give a fuck about like how people interact or anything.
Yeah,
just do
no.
your thing, you and Oscar's thing.
Yeah.
Get that ring, girl.
Yeah. Get it.
All right, I'm gonna shout out Brianna Feliciano for working for us and helping us out at the market.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kai who had a fucking panic attack.
What?
Yeah, he wasn't feeling good. He had to go to the hospital.
Oh no.
Well, at least
I'm
it
sorry.
was just
I didn't mean to laugh at it.
No,
at least it was just a panic attack.
Yeah.
While he was at the market?
Anxiety.
No. He was at work.
Panic attack. Anxiety.
Yeah. I mean, I used to have those all the time. I just thought he was like in the middle of the market, like having a panic attack. I was like, oh, that's the worst.
Yeah.
I almost fucking died at the market a couple times.
Oh my god! I
that
thought he was
so
gonna
hot.
kill over.
I was out there building tents, like the sun was just like fucking. It's like, you die, motherfucker. Like, damn, dude.
Seriously, I really thought you were going down at like 2 or 3 points during that.
What about you, love?
Shout out to all our vendors and everyone, all our customers that came out and supported Skellington Market last weekend. It was amazing. Shout out to the performers that did the sword swallowing and fire eating.
Professor Pendark, Helen Fury.
Oh my gosh, it was great.
Eve
September's going to be even better. So
yeah.
Yep. September 27th.
And hopefully, I mean, it should be nicer weather, so it won't
it won't be as hot.
You won't be cooking on the pavement.
Yes, definitely.
And then the month after that, we're planning a
night market in October.
Ooh, I'm down for that.
And we're currently trying to strike a deal to host a vampire ball for Halloween.
Yes, downtown at the Hippodrome.
Yes!
We'll see if it goes down.
Sorry. Can I be a goblin instead?
If it's a vampire goblin, sure.
What about you? You got some shout outs?
I'm just gonna probably shout out Sevi, just because she
Fuck the boyfriend.
Mr. Current.
Mr. Current.
But no, I just because like she puts up with my bullshit all the time. I'll text her about some random thing, and so yeah, shout out to Sevi because she's a bad bitch.
We love you, Sev.
All the butthole connoisseurs out there.
Thanks for
You're gonna get a few friend requests.
Oh shit.
Sweet. All right then. Until next time. We'll see you guys.
Bye.